Alright, so let's jump right into this. Fallout 3, we're going to be talking about this mod called the Scavenger Armors. This is made by Tamba Jamba. I really enjoy this mod. It's going to place some NPCs outside of Rivet City next to the Anacostia station. When you approach for the first time, an NPC is going to walk up to you. He's going to say something along the lines of, "Hey, what are you doing over here?" And then you reply to him with, "Hey, I heard there was a shop in town and I wanted to check it out." And then he'll say, "Alright, you could come on in." So you walk in and you see all these guys with like all these cool armors and guns, and they got turrets set up everywhere with sandbags. And you see like this cool super mutant with like some kind of Sam Fisher headpiece on with some armor and a minigun, and he doesn't say much, but he just looks cool just sitting there. And you go in and there's a vendor in the tent and he's selling you all kinds of items and guns and stuff. Watch out for me on my game, he was behind his items, and like I don't know, it just looked like he was supposed to be standing in front of them. Might be a mod conflict or something like that. But he had a bunch of cool weapons, and they use ammo from an mod called Caliber, so you have to have Caliber installed if you want to use this mod. And like the ammo that it had, it didn't have much of it anyway. It would have like maybe like 10 or 15 shots for like a certain gun. But I didn't really care about that. I cared about the Jeep or the Hummer that looked like it was going to be provided on the mod page. It showed in the images that there was like some kind of Hummer vehicle that you can get. But I talked to everybody there. I searched in the vendor's inventory and I couldn't find anything like any car keys or anything like that. So sadly, I was not able to drive a Hummer through the wasteland like I wanted to. However, I will say that there are a few cool armor pieces that was in here. I like the medic backpack, and I was also a big fan of the beret. A lot of beret mods in this game just cause a lot of clipping, especially when you wear other accessories with them. But this one did not. It just fit on my head perfectly, and I was able to wear like a gas mask and a breather and a night vision goggles and all that other stuff with it with no issues. Alright, so next up is the Metro Central Hut by Gas Jackal. This is going to put a player home in the Metro Central, so it's going to be in the subway station. So proceed there, just keep walking straight, and it's going to be on your left. You can't miss it. It's a big two-floor house. When you first walk in, you look to the right, there's going to be a living room, and there's a bedroom on the left, and you can see like there's a kitchen with a refrigerator, and then you can go upstairs and there's some bunk beds in there. So there's a desk with a terminal that you can't use, and there's a jukebox that plays Galaxy News Radio. What I liked about this mod is that there was a porch on the top floor with a chair, so you could like sit there and just overlook the whole subway station and get a nice view. There's also a second door that enters the home from the escalator stairs, which I thought was a nice addition. uh One thing that I noticed when I came into this home, though, when I had my followers with me, is that they would not proceed past the living room. And I checked the description of the creator's page, and he said that he made this without companions in mind. So I assume that the place is not nav mesh. I was going to nav mesh it myself, but he used resources from the pit, and sadly I cannot load, multiple masters within the GEC. Even after going into the get custom and setting load multiple masters to 1, I still could not get it to load. So sadly, I could not add nav meshing myself. But if you don't care about NPCs proceeding and navigating through the house properly or following you up to the second floor, then this might be the house for you. I say structure wise and like placement is just spot on. It just needs nav meshing. So the final mod up is the Pip-Boy Custom 3002, and this is made by Clint Mitch. This is a really cool mod. It's going to be a mesh and texture replacer. It's not going to be a plugin, so you don't have to worry about it adding to your plugin list. It's a really cool mod. I actually discovered this while looking for handheld Pip-Boys to work with my power armor, but sadly I couldn't find anything. This showed up instead, and I thought it was a nice addition. So it's gonna put a cool little texture, a nice little design with some cursive on the left of it. It looks really nice. I like it. The Geiger counter knob in the top left, and it looks like some kind of radio tuner in the bottom left. All right, so it's kind of frustrating trying to record this video. Pretty much, when I'm trying to render it out, everything just keeps crashing. I'm gonna provide the links for all the mods that I talked about in the description below. And you guys have a good one. Take care.